So yeah, day 2 of PAX, I started off the day by going and seeing Elite Dangerous. I had seen their booth, but I didn't want to actually try the multiplayer with their controller. I'll talk about how that was tomorrow. I actually entered in a raffle, which I went back to later on in the day to see. After the Elite Dangerous thing, I went out and found out that Patrick had messaged us telling us that the Destiny thing was still on. So I went down to find out there was a Destiny cosplay meet thing outside, which was awesome. There was some amazing costumes. The best of which by far was a Vex Goblin, which if you know anything about Destiny, you'll understand how amazing that is. I actually got a shot of the Vex Goblin wearing a shank that someone made as a head, so that was amusing. And apparently Lord Shax was another cosplay, and at one point Lord Shax was wearing the shank head and Patrick dubbed him Lord Shanks. So that was, I wish I'd seen that. But yeah, all of those cosplays were amazing. And speaking of amazing cosplay, while we were just like grouping up after the Destiny thing, I noticed Alessandra from League of Legends go past. And not only was her costume amazing, she went as far to have a cart thing that looked like the eye sticking out of the ground, as she would be able to just glide around the show floor, which was so cool. Like, that was one of the best cosplays I saw. It was amazing. After that, I actually broke off from the group to go speak to some devs about some games. Mainly, I wanted to go see Through the Woods and talk to the devs about them, because Patrick had been raving about them. And the devs are awesome with that game. He was willing to just stop and talk to me for ages about that game. And it looks so cool. I'll go into more details tomorrow, but yeah, it's just... That was amazing, just talking to him for like a good 15-20 minutes about this game that they were so passionate about. Actually, on the way there, I passed the Nintendo booth, or rather the Pokemon booth, with a gigantic inflatable Pikachu above. But the coolest thing was, if you've ever seen those vines or gifs of the people in Pikachu costumes that are adorable, there was one there and he was so happy and adorable. Every time he wags his little hands, he's so adorable. I unfortunately didn't get a video of him waving his little hands, but I did get a video of him just standing there taking photos. And it was just... I feel so sorry for the person inside the suit, because they were probably very, very boiling and dead. But the costume was adorable. Anyway, after the talking to the devs of Through the Woods, I went and found my friends that were working at the Wargaming booth, and I had a bit of talk to them about the stuff that they were enjoying it, but they had like no time to look at the floor, unfortunately, and apparently their like feet were killing them because they had nowhere to sit. But props to them for sticking with it, because holy crap, I would die. After visiting my friends at the Wargaming booth, I went up to see the raffle with the Elite Dangerous. While I was waiting for the raffle to be given out, it was actually for an Xbox One, which I didn't need, but also a couple copies of the Xbox version of Elite Dangerous, which I kind of wanted to try. While I was waiting there, I noticed a little booth with a game called Stories. Now, the reason why I'm not saying the little extension is because the name was actually in dispute. They had a little bit of a copyright problem, so the actual name will be listed down below here because I want to make sure I get that name right. And it looked amazing. Think Bastion crossed with Stanley Parable, in the sense that it was one of those games where it had a narrator. It was an RPG slasher RPG thing, not just slasher. It has a stealth component at one point. But it was an RPG with a narrator that would make fun of you as you went. One of my favorite lines I heard was when you witness someone get burnt alive, the narrator said, I can't remember the name of the character, but it said, he did not want to, that is not how he wanted to go. He wanted to leave a beautiful corpse, not a charred mess. And I'm like, yay, amusing stuff. And there was a point where he was breaking pots, and he just felt like he needed to smash things. And I love that sort of it's the Bastion thing all over again. I love that sort of interactive narration, and the game looked amazing. It was so pretty, and I really liked the look of that game. Yeah, after that I met up with Wade and Molly, and waited to see if I would be able to get into the maker party. I actually did get into the Maker Party, and it was the best. Like, that was some of the best moments of the entire trip. It was so much fun. I met up with Super Mary Face and Ken, who I met last year. The reason why that's a big deal is Mary is actually, you know, if you don't know, Australian, much like myself. So we had a bit to talk about there, and it was good seeing her again and seeing Ken again. Finally met Bob in person, who is just a tower of a person. He is so tall. I had no clue. But yeah, so met up with Bob in person finally. Met Mark again, and Jack was at the party as well. Met him there as well, so that was a ton of fun. There was drunk Mario Kart at one point, or Beerio Kart as Bob called it, which was very amusing. But the best thing of that night by far was Jenga. There was normal Jenga, double Jenga, and extreme Jenga. My favorite being extreme Jenga. That was just hilarious. So yeah, normal Jenga, pretty obvious. Jenga. Double Jenga is we had 2 Jenga sets placed on top of each other. So that was amusing. That one didn't last too long. Thank you, Scarlett. But then we had extreme Jenga, which was 2 beer bottles, 1 Jenga piece, and then the rest of the Jenga built up on top of that 1 Jenga piece. And that was fun. Not already! Sorry. Oh, yeah. Jesus. Sorry. Yeah, I know, that's why I'm leaving space. That's the magic ball. This is just too awful. That's risky. That is risky. Okay, there you go. Oh my god, why? Oh my god, okay. Just abandon it, abandon it. Oh my god, oh my god, oh my god, oh my god, oh my god. Yes! No! That's how I died. Yeah. What are you? Okay. Take your pictures, boys. The Tower of D-Live. Oh! strategically. She's looking for a weakness. And she found the weakness. Why are you giving her advice? Why are you giving her advice? It's coming closer to you.
All right, Bree, this is 26. We're at 25 right now. Next is 26. Can we go to that bottom one that we just finished? I got the middle one right there. The top. We technically go. Is that in the rules? What?
I know, right?
I know, it's awesome. All right, 26. You're poking so hard, you're poking. It's like that was the one I was going to do. That was the one I was going to do.
Oh, I think he's got it. After the adventures of the Maker Party, which was mostly the Jenga party, at the Maker Party I actually met up with AJ, Day, and Cole, who were awesome people. They're friends of Wade and Molly's, and so it was really cool meeting them. After the Maker Party, we actually went back to Cole's place, because Cole lives in Seattle, and met his fiancée Casey, and we were at their place playing Cards Against Humanity for the rest of that night, which was hilarious. Wade was messing around with a puzzle sphere thing, which was really cool. And he actually cheated at one point, which was amusing.
Oh, I got two choices. You go through the tunnel of what? No! You little Your choices, you lose. Where'd you go? Yeah, we're back. All right, we're good. We jumped to 76 apparently. Okay. Don't worry about it. We call it the old YouTuber shortcut.
Yeah, so that was day 2 of PAX done, and that was just awesome.